That $5 rotisserie chicken sitting in your cart? It just cost Costco money. And they're thrilled about it, because while you think you're getting a deal, they've already won. Every single thing in that warehouse, from the free samples to the price tags you ignore, is designed to manipulate your spending. But once you understand the system, you can flip it and actually save hundreds. Over 145 million people now hold Costco memberships worldwide, and the renewal rate sits at a staggering 92.7%. That's not luck, that's psychological warfare disguised as bulk shopping. Walk into any Costco and you'll see them everywhere. Those little sample stations with smiling workers handing out tiny cups of smoothie or slices of pizza. Feels generous, right? It's not. Those samples trigger something called reciprocity bias. When someone gives you something free, your brain feels obligated to give back. Studies show sample stations can spike product sales by 200%. But here's what's really happening. Those workers aren't Costco employees. They're trained professionals from marketing agencies, taught exactly what to say, where to stand, and how to create crowds. When you stop to try something, everyone behind you stops too. Suddenly, there's a group, and psychologically, crowds signal value. While you're waiting, you're scanning shelves, and products you never planned to buy end up in your cart. The stations aren't random either. They're placed in high-profit zones, premium snacks, specialty drinks, ready-to-eat meals. The goal isn't just selling that one sampled item, it's getting you to linger in the expensive sections. The moment you bite into that free piece of sausage, your dopamine spikes, your guard drops, and that $18 box of gourmet crackers you'd normally walk past, suddenly it's in your hands. This isn't hospitality, it's behavioral economics at scale. The sample itself costs Costco pennies, but the psychological debt you feel, the need to reciprocate by purchasing something, that's worth thousands per station per week. Now let's talk about that $1.50 hot dog combo. It's been the same price since 1985. Based on inflation alone, it should cost over $4 today. Costco loses tens of millions annually keeping it at $1.50. So why do it? Because that hot dog does something priceless. It makes you feel like you won. You just dropped $300 in the warehouse, but walking out with a $1.50 meal tricks your brain into thinking you saved money. That emotional win keeps you coming back. Notice where the food court is? Right by the exit, after checkout. You're holding your receipt, you're tired, and boom, instant reward. That hot dog isn't food, it's a psychological anchor that reframes your entire shopping experience. To maintain this price, Costco built 2 hot dog factories, one in LA and one in Chicago, controlling everything from ingredients to packaging. They don't sell hot dogs for profit, they sell them for loyalty. Over 100 million combos sold yearly, more than every MLB stadium combined. Former CEO Jim Sinegal once threatened a board member who suggested raising the price, saying he'd kill him if he tried. That's not about hot dogs, that's about brand identity. The $1.50 combo is the most visible proof that Costco delivers value. Lose that symbol, and you risk breaking the psychological contract with members who've been conditioned to trust that Costco always offers the best deal. The $4.99 rotisserie chicken is the same playbook, just scaled bigger. For over a decade, the price hasn't budged, even though chicken costs have jumped 30%. Costco loses $30 to $40 million a year intentionally, because that chicken is placed at the very back of the store. To grab one, you're walking past clothing, electronics, wine, kitchen gadgets. By the time you reach the chicken, your cart's full of things you didn't plan to buy. Data shows chicken-only shoppers spend an average of $25 extra on impulse items. That's the treasure hunt effect in action. The treasure hunt isn't accidental either. Every Costco warehouse is designed as a 3-acre, 148,000 square foot space with a racetrack layout. High-margin seasonal and lifestyle items sit on low-profile racks in the center infield, giving you clear sightlines across the entire store. This panoramic view makes everything visible, triggering curiosity and impulse. The practical staples, toilet paper, paper towels, bulk rice, are placed on the outer perimeter. To reach them, you're forced to walk through sections filled with temptation. And employees rotate product locations daily before opening, ensuring that even regular shoppers never fully memorize the layout. This constant shifting keeps you searching, which keeps you browsing, which keeps you buying. The check-in smells incredible. It's hot, it's cheap, and it makes dinner feel solved. But more importantly, it makes the entire shopping trip feel worth it. To control costs and quality, Costco built a poultry plant in Nebraska, raising and processing millions of chickens annually. The chicken isn't the product, your loyalty is. Every time you grab one of those golden birds, you're reinforcing the belief that Costco delivers unbeatable value. And that belief is worth far more than the $2 they lose per chicken. Most people walk past price tags without a second glance. Big mistake, because Costco hides massive discounts in plain sight using a secret code system. If a price ends in 0.97, that's a clearance markdown, reduced from the original price. These deals often disappear in days. Prices ending in 0.00 or 0.49 mean manager markdowns, usually display items or overstock the store wants gone fast. But the real gold is the asterisk in the upper right corner. That means discontinued. Once it's sold out, it's gone forever. Longtime members scan for asterisks like hawks, grabbing deals 30 to 50% cheaper than normal. The problem is, most shoppers don't know this language exists. They see a regular tag and keep walking, while others are stacking discounts. Costco doesn't advertise this system because they don't need to. The information spreads organically through word of mouth, creating an insiders club of savvy shoppers who feel smarter than the average customer. That feeling of being in the know is addictive. It transforms shopping from a chore into a game, and games keep people coming back. Next time you're in Costco, check the top right corner and the last 2 digits. That's where the real savings hide. A $49.97 television means it's been marked down significantly from original price. A small asterisk on that $12.99 case of wine means once it sells out, you'll never see it again. Smart shoppers build entire strategies around these codes, timing their visits to catch markdowns before stock runs dry. And because Costco rotates inventory constantly, there's always something new to discover. You've seen Kirkland's signature everywhere, Costco's private label brand. But here's what they don't advertise. Kirkland batteries? Made by Duracell. Kirkland vodka? Same distillery as Grey Goose. Kirkland coffee? Roasted by Starbucks facilities. Kirkland diapers? Manufactured alongside Huggies. You're buying premium products at 20 to 30% discounts because Kirkland doesn't waste money on ads, flashy packaging, or celebrity endorsements. All those savings go straight into lower prices. Since Costco controls the brand, they don't split profits with outside companies, keeping prices stable for years. Smart members always check for the Kirkland version before reaching for name brands. However, not every Kirkland item wins. Some products, like paper towels or canned tuna, get mixed reviews because they don't always match the originals. You need to test and compare. But when Kirkland hits, it hits hard. Olive oil at half the price of Italian imports. Dish soap 25% cheaper than Cascade. Supplements priced far below GNC. This is how Costco delivers real value, by cutting out middlemen and selling premium goods at everyday prices. In fiscal 2024, Costco operated 871 locations worldwide, and Kirkland signature products now account for roughly 25% of total sales. That's billions in revenue from a brand most people didn't know existed a decade ago. The genius of Kirkland isn't just the price, it's the trust transfer. Because Costco vets every product before slapping their name on it, members trust Kirkland almost as much as they trust national brands. And in many cases, they're trusting the exact same manufacturer, just without the marketing markup. This is reverse brand engineering at its finest. Instead of building a brand through advertising, Costco built it through quality and word of mouth. Now Kirkland is one of the most recognizable private labels in the world. Costco's gas stations are another membership magnet. With prices typically 20 to 40 cents cheaper per gallon, a single fill-up saves you $3 to $6. Do that weekly, and you're saving $150 to $300 yearly, basically covering your membership fee. But it's not just about price. Costco fuel is top-tier certified, meaning extra detergents that clean your engine and reduce carbon buildup. You're saving money and extending your car's life. They pull this off through massive purchasing power, limited payment options to cut transaction fees, and razor-thin profit margins of just 7 to 10 cents per gallon, half the industry standard. The trade-off? Lines. Peak hours mean 15 to 20-minute waits, and yes, it's annoying, but when the price gap is this wide, most people gladly wait. Costco now sells over 4 billion gallons of gas annually, making them one of the largest fuel retailers in North America. Those long lines aren't a bug, they're proof that the pricing works. And psychologically, waiting in line with dozens of other cars reinforces the idea that you're making a smart financial decision. If everyone else is willing to wait, the deal must be worth it. Here's another hack most people miss: the Costco Shop Card. Only members can buy it, but anyone can use it. Load $25 to $2,000 onto a card, and suddenly non-members can shop freely, no membership required. It works at warehouses, gas stations, food courts, even internationally. Many use it as a trial run before committing to membership. Costco knows about this loophole and doesn't care. They see it as customer acquisition. The Shop Card is brilliant for another reason. It gets people inside who wouldn't normally pay for membership. And once they experience the warehouse, see the prices, try the samples, many convert to paying members within months. It's a zero-risk trial that costs Costco nothing but generates long-term loyalty. Executive members, who pay $120 annually instead of $106, now represent 47.7% of all paid memberships and account for 74.2% of global sales. That means the customers willing to invest more upfront are also the ones spending 3 to 4 times as much per visit. Buying in bulk sounds smart. Bigger pack, lower price per unit, right? Not always. Costco builds the assumption that more equals better value, but if you don't check unit pricing, you'll overpay constantly. That 24-pack of granola bars might cost the same per bar as a sale at Target, or worse. The real killer is waste. Fresh produce, yogurt, sauces, they spoil before you finish them. Studies show households waste up to 40% of bulk-bought food. When you're tossing expired products, those savings evaporate instantly. Bulk works if you have a big family, meal prep regularly, or own a deep freezer. But if you're buying just because the package looks like a deal, you're playing right into their hands. Smart shopping means buying only what you'll actually use within a reasonable time frame. Split fresh items with neighbors, freeze what you can, and always calculate cost per unit before assuming bigger is better. The warehouse itself is designed to make you feel like everything is priced low. The industrial shelving, the concrete floors, the lack of fancy displays, all signal no-frills savings. But perception isn't reality. Costco's treasure hunt layout means products rotate constantly, creating artificial scarcity. That $15 cashmere sweater you saw last week? Gone. The artisan cheese you loved? Discontinued. This rotation keeps dopamine firing because every trip feels like a hunt for hidden gems. You're not shopping, you're discovering, and discovery is addictive. The fear of missing out drives urgency, making you buy now instead of later. This scarcity mindset is carefully engineered. By limiting SKUs to around 4,000 items compared to a typical supermarket's 30,000, Costco creates the illusion that everything in the warehouse is hand-selected and special. Costco's return policy is almost too good to be true. Return anything, anytime, even without a receipt. Wore a shirt twice? Return it. Didn't like the cookies after opening the box? Refund. Used a TV for 6 months? Bring it back. This costs Costco about $5 billion yearly, roughly 1% of revenue. But instead of seeing it as loss, they treat it as customer trust insurance. When you know you can return anything, you feel confident spending more, especially on big-ticket items. That confidence drives repeat visits and keeps renewal rates sky high. There are limits, though. Electronics have a 90-day window. Diamonds, alcohol, and personalized items are excluded. And if you abuse the policy, returning used items constantly, your membership gets flagged or revoked. But the leniency is real. People have returned Christmas trees in January and ash-filled grills, and Costco still refunded them. This generosity isn't kindness, it's strategy. Trust sells more than any promotion ever could. The return policy removes psychological friction. You're not worried about making a mistake, so you buy the $800 TV, the $50 jeans, the $30 salmon fillet, confident that if anything goes wrong, Costco has your back. This trust creates what psychologists call the sunk cost fallacy. Once you've paid for membership, you feel obligated to shop more to justify the expense. The $65 annual fee becomes a psychological anchor. You've already invested, now you need to extract value. And the more you shop, the more Costco reinforces that you made the right choice. Membership fee revenue hit $5 billion in recent years, accounting for the majority of Costco's net income of approximately $8 billion. That means membership fees are pure profit. The actual merchandise, with its razor-thin markups, generates enough to cover operations. But the membership? That's where the real money lives. This is why Costco's business model is so resilient. Even during economic downturns, members keep renewing because they've internalized the belief that Costco saves them money. Executive members get 2% cash back on purchases, which further reinforces spending. Spend $6,000 annually, and your cash back pays for the membership upgrade. Spend $10,000, and you're getting $200 back. This creates a virtuous cycle where spending more feels financially responsible. Costco's entire system works when you understand the rules. Price codes reveal hidden markdowns. Kirkland products deliver premium quality at budget prices. Loss leaders like chicken and hot dogs are bait, not bargains. Samples manipulate you into impulse buys. Bulk isn't always cheaper when waste is factored in, but when you learn the game, you flip the script. Shop intentionally, read the tags, buy what you'll actually use, skip the impulse traps. That's when Costco stops manipulating you and starts saving you real money. The warehouse isn't the enemy, ignorance is. Armed with knowledge about treasure hunt layouts, price endings, and psychological triggers, you transform from a target into a strategist. You walk past sample stations without stopping. You beeline for asterisk-marked items and ignore everything else. You calculate unit prices and buy only what makes mathematical sense. You freeze bulk meat, split produce with friends, and return anything that doesn't meet expectations. This is how savvy shoppers extract thousands in annual savings, while casual shoppers overspend by the same amount. Costco has perfected retail psychology over 4 decades, from the panoramic warehouse design that gives you visual access to everything, to the membership exclusivity that makes you feel like part of a club. Every element reinforces loyalty. The velvet rope effect is real. Not everyone can walk into Costco. You need to be a member. That exclusivity taps into our desire to belong to select groups. And once you're in, the sunk cost of membership ensures you keep coming back. Understanding Costco's playbook doesn't mean avoiding the store. It means shopping smarter. Use the gas savings to offset membership costs. Stock up on Kirkland staples that genuinely save money. Hunt for 97 markdowns and asterisk items. Split bulk fresh food to prevent waste. And remember that hot dog and chicken are designed to make you feel good about overspending. Recognize the manipulation, then decide consciously what's actually worth buying. That's the difference between being a Costco victim and a Costco master. The system is designed to extract maximum value from every visit, but when you understand the system, you can extract maximum value right back. That's the real secret.